Hi everybody, welcome back to Three Sisters Homestead. Today we're in the kitchen and we're going to be making an Oreo pie. So we had went out to a market called Troyer's Market. It was about 45 minutes from us. And up by the register they had a bunch of cookbooks. So I picked this one up. I looked through it while we were in there and they're pretty simple, easy recipes. So I grabbed this one and we looked through and found a pie that we wanted to make. So we're gonna make this Oreo pie. It calls for 2 boxes of instant vanilla pudding, 2 1/4 cups milk, 8 ounces of cream cheese, 8 ounces of Cool Whip, and 1 cup powdered sugar, and 16 to 18 Oreos. So we are also going to be trying to make a Oreo crust, and that's just going to be butter, sugar, and Oreos. I'm not sure we're going to put the sugar in there, but we'll see. And then I got this chocolate pre-made crust as a backup in case that doesn't work out. First, we're going to start off by making the pudding. So we're going to put the pudding in here in this bowl along with 2 1/4 cups milk. We're going to add 2 1/4 cup milk. Here's the bubbles going out. Okay, we're just gonna whisk this all up. And this recipe does say that it yields 2 pies, so we might still, even if our Oreo pie crust works out, we'll probably still use that other one. Okay, that looks good. Cream together the rest of the ingredients. So it's kind of unclear. It says cream together the rest of the ingredients, but then it says to top with Cool Whip and cookies. So I don't know if we're adding Cool Whip to this or not. That's kind of unclear. What do you think? It says the rest of the ingredients.
I don't think so. I'm not sure.
So we're gonna use this, that way we don't get clumps. And we need 1 cup powdered sugar. Here we go, making a mess again, y'all. And 8 ounces of cream cheese. Maybe. I'm gonna push this down in the pudding so I don't make a huge mess. I'm gonna try to mix this in just a little bit. Because if I don't, that powdered sugar is gonna fly everywhere. And we don't want to clean that. Whoops.
First, you gotta make sure your thing's attached right.
Right. Make sure it's on there nice and snug.
Oh! Got it on the book!
Okay, we need to put this in a bigger bowl so that we're not flinging it everywhere. And I thought that this smaller bowl would be big enough, but I guess not. Let's try this a 3rd time. Now, we need to crush up some Oreos to add to this. So, it says to use a food processor to smash them, but I don't have a food processor. So we're going to use a baggie and my rolling pin. I'm gonna add about 16 Oreos. It's just Oreo crumbles now. And then we're going to mix that in. Make sure we're getting all of our Oreos in there. I'm just gonna mix those in. Does that look like it needs the whipped cream? The Cool Whip?
Maybe. I have no clue.
It looks like it to me, like the consistency.
Oh, yeah.
Alright, so we are going to add some of the Cool Whip. It says 8 ounces. I'm not really sure how much 8 ounces of this is. Okay. I bought it in this can so that I could make the top look pretty for you guys. Oh yeah, that looks more like the consistency it should be. Add a little bit more. And that should be good. After cleaning out the oven, my arms are so tired. So we're gonna sit this in the fridge for a little while we attempt to make a crust. We're gonna take about 3 tablespoons of butter. And we're gonna melt that in the microwave just for a few seconds. Now that our butter is melted, we'll just set that aside for a minute. And we're going to crunch up some more Oreos for our crust. Not sure how many it's gonna take. It's 8, 10, and 12 maybe? Maybe we'll do a whole slate. So about 16 more Oreos. And we're just reusing the same bag. No need to waste another bag. I'm gonna put this in a bowl. That looks like we might need a little bit more, because our pie pan is pretty large compared to this one. Now we're going to add in that butter. And stir it up. Nope, needs some more. We're going to add in about another tablespoon, because we need enough in here that this sticks together, and it's not quite there. That looks good. Now we're going to just take this, dump it in there, and spread it around. Not quite sticking as much as I'd hoped. Maybe that's not enough butter. Maybe it's just because I didn't put this in a food processor. But to be honest with you guys, we're not too picky. We're not doing this to be perfect, to be pretty, you know, for Instagram or whatever. But we are doing it for you guys, but it ain't gotta be perfect.
Just delicious.
Right, right. As long as it's tasty. Try to make sure there's not too big of holes in there. And it's not going to spread up all the way the sides, but that recipe does say 2 pies, so this will be just fine. And then we'll also use that one. So we're going to set this in the fridge for a little while and let it chill. That way that butter hardens back up, and then we'll be back to you guys. Alright, so now that our pie crust is hardened up, we're just going to add our filling to it. And I'm not going to fill it more than that. Hopefully this is enough for this one though. One out. I think that's quite enough for this, but that's okay. Alright, I think that's as smooth as I'm going to get it. So now, we're just going to top with some whipped cream and Oreos. Not quite sure how I'm going to do this, but this one I'm just going to put it around the edge like that, and then put some Oreos on it. Should I do like one in the middle or like some? Like that. How do you want this one? Just some big dollops. About like that?
Yep. Maybe one in the middle.
Cool. There. Alright, so I crushed a couple of them up really fine. Don't want to overdo it.
Just like a sprinkle over here.
A dusting. I'm trying.
There.
Okay. And then I kept a couple bigger pieces out. Oh, it's gonna fall over. I tried. I tried to make it pretty.
No, it's still pretty.
Yeah. Okay. And then the same thing to the other one. That's a too tiny piece. All right. And that is it, guys. Those look awesome.
It's not focusing right now. Here it goes.
All right, that's it. The recipe will be in the description box below. Please like, subscribe, and share, and we will see you guys in the next video.